Today is the last warm day, so everything has to start getting pulled up out of the ground because it's going to be cold and wet, and I'm not going to want to do it then, or be able to. Got a lemon. I have to move this inside. And here. Hopefully these are drying now and I can put them in a box. Yeah. Because I'm going to be harvesting lots of other stuff and hanging it up in here. So I think first that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all this in a box so that I can make room. I have all these marigold seeds here. I kind of like to leave the dried flowers on them just so I know what it is, because I don't separate them when I gather them all. I'm too lazy for that. I might start doing it next year. Who knows? I might do it now with the ones I start to harvest here in a little bit. And all the amaranth there is dry, so that I'm about to collect the seeds that fall off as it dries. These little greens and things that are popping up on themselves, or by themselves. I guess the bugs can eat them. If I need mustard greens or collard greens, they're everywhere, just on their own. There. I have a bunch coming up right here. Coming up right there. And some coming up here. It's all just self-seeded. My place better than to start out in the front, I guess. So I'm going to just start digging up all these elephant ears, because they have to come up along with all my bananas and cannas. Just want to set some of these in a pot here with water while I dig up the rest and decide which ones I'm going to put in pots and which ones I'm going to let dry out. All these pulled up here. I'm just going to have to sit here while I go get the rest from the backyard. Whew, here's a lot of work. Digging up all these bananas. Now I'm going to sort them all and figure out what to do with all this stuff. See, I cut all the leaves off except for maybe the top one in the middle there. And people will be like, well, it'll die. This stays in my garage and in my cellar like this, with like a trash bag wrapped around the bottom of it, sometimes planted in a pot for 7 or 8 months. So, I don't know. It works for me. These are all the cannas dug up. I set them out here to dry for a bit. And then I'm just going to throw them in a box and leave them all winter like that in my garage. Look where it's grown back already, and I cut it and it's already not even like an hour ago. But as much as I had to about here, now I'm just taking the leaves and just layering them on top to cover it up. You have all these to keep warm with. Yeah, it's that giant pile of banana leaves and things now, mulched up all over. These are ready for winter. In pots, and then the ones that are too big for pots, I just have like this. Like this. And that's how they stay. And the little ones, I mean, they're not gonna thrive in pots like this, but this will just keep them alive in the winter until next spring for about 6 months. As you can see, all the bananas and cannas and everything are back here all ripped up and gone. It's just some marigolds and then a big pile back here. I'll probably take a bunch of these canna leaves and pile them on top of the bananas there. Pile them up just to have more protection. Keep them as insulated as possible this winter so they can come back as big as they can. Helps out a lot. It's just been one day. Look how much this has grown since I chopped it off and covered it up yesterday. It's crazy. All these have grown too since I covered them up yesterday. There we go. That should be enough to definitely keep it all alive this winter. It's not the prettiest thing, but whatever. It'll be covered with snow. It's like half the time here and there, so whatever.